wanna know
who we are.
who we are.
So we tell them.
So we tell them
We are the students.
we are the students,
Mighty, mighty students.
the mighty, mighty students,
Fighting for justice.
fighting for justice
And an education.
and an education.
Everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go,
People want to know.
people want to know
Who we are.
who we are.
So we tell them.
So we tell them
We are the workers.
we are the workers,
Mighty, mighty workers.
the mighty, mighty workers,
Fighting for justice.
fighting for justice
And something.
And an education and
Even though this is a public place and we can technically do whatever we want, we need the bodies, we need the people, we need the force, we need the want, we need the hope, we need the dreams, we need everyone to come together. And if Occupy LA, if almost everywhere in the world that you've heard of is making this movement, it's a global thing, it's not just the United States. And it's a statewide thing. We're worldwide, and we're really gonna start something up here. I don't think it's okay for me coming in here. You know, I feel great as a freshman. I'm kind of protected. I'm in my dorm. You know, I'm in this safe bubble, and then I start thinking about later. I have a lot of time to myself, as a lot of you probably also have, and it's hard to live with those prospects. We are here together. We're at the community, but we're also thinking about going into this competitive workforce. And why does it have to be competitive? That's what I'm wondering. Why can't we work together? Why can't we be a united state? Why can't we be together? We're all woven together. We come from the same essential thread, and we need to speak up. We need to get angry. We need to start now. We need to stop waiting. We need to stop staying quiet and speak up. And say, I just can't believe I still live in a world where there isn't free education for all. There isn't food, clothes, and housing for all. How is that okay? That's fucking bullshit. We need to start thinking globally. We need to start thinking not only for ourselves, not be competitive, and not see how we can one-up one another. We need to stay united, and let's march and tell them what we want. We are the 99%. We are the 99%. We are the 99%. We
got sold out! We got sold out! We got sold out! We got sold out! We got sold out! We got sold out! We got sold out! Stop!
just described, regardless of your purpose, you will be in violation of Section 409. The following grounds... Anyone remaining in the intersection will be arrested.
Okay, I got an idea. The world is watching. The students united will never be defeated. The students united will never be defeated.
There are at least two ways in which sit-ins and civil disobedience and whatever, at least two major ways in which it can occur. One, when a law exists, is promulgated, which is totally unacceptable to people, and they violate it again and again and again till it's rescinded, repealed. All right. But there's another way. Sometimes the form of the law is such as to render impossible its effective violation. There's a method to have it repealed. Sometimes the grievances of people extend to more than just the law, extend to a whole mode of arbitrary power, a whole mode of arbitrary exercise of arbitrary power. And that's what we have here. We have an autocracy which runs this university. It's managed. We were told the following: if President Kerr actually tried to get something more liberal out of the regents in his telephone conversations, why didn't he make some public statement to that effect? And the answer we received from a well-meaning liberal was the following. He said, would you ever imagine the manager of a firm making a statement publicly in opposition to his board of directors? That's the answer. Well, I ask you to consider, if this is a firm, and if the Board of Regents are the Board of Directors, and if President Kerr in fact is the manager, and I tell you something, the faculty are a bunch of employees, and we're the raw materials. But we're a bunch of raw materials that don't mean to have any process upon us, don't mean to be made into any product, don't mean to end up being bought by some clients of the university, be they the government, be they industry, be they organized labor, be they anyone. We're human beings. And that brings me to the second mode of civil disobedience. There's a time when the operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick at heart, that you can't take part. You can't even passively take part. And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop. And you've got to indicate to the people who run it, to the people who own it, that unless you're free, the machine will be prevented from working at all.